Good morning, all. Eric with Cruising with Cheryl and Eric coming at you once again with the cruise news that you can use for this Thursday, the 12th of October, 2023. Today, got a couple of stories for you. We're going to start out with Royal Caribbean saying, "We want your money now. We don't want to wait." And we'll talk some more about Azamara and the Rhapsody of the Seas having some issues and a couple other stories. So let's get started. So the headline news today, headliner, first story, whatever you want to call it. Royals decided that they want your money sooner. So if you're starting now, if you're doing 15 or more night cruises, the final payment due on that cruise will not be due 90 days prior. It'll be due 120 days prior. Really? You know, there's no official reason for this, but basically what's being said is that for these longer cruises, which are usually, like repositioning cruises, that they've seen a tendency for people to book them because, repositioning cruises get booked pretty quickly. They book them well in advance. And then, as things get closer, they decide, you know what? Yeah, maybe I don't want to do it. And, so they cancel. And Rail doesn't like that. So they said, you know what? You're going to pay all of it sooner. Okay, I guess. Anyway, on to the next story, but a pause for the cause real quick. Azamara Cruise Lines has announced a series of 11 grand voyages. These are unique itineraries. They're 35 to 70 night. So these are not for the weak at heart or the light of pocket. But there are some interesting ones out there. They like the shortest one. They're doing a 35 night Grand European voyage. Sails on May 18th of 2024, starts in Nice, ends in Amsterdam. Going to include stops in Rome, Florence, Saint-Tropez, Cherbourg. I apologize. Bordeaux, Barcelona, Seville, Lisbon, and Bruges, Netherlands. Now they did one thing right, in my opinion. Well, more than one thing, but they did this right in that they included a bunch of the amenities with the trip. So you're not paying out of pocket for the cruise, which is going to be, thousands of dollars. I mean, think about it, 35 nights. That's, what, $200 a night per person times 35. That's a lot of money. So they're going to include airfare. They're including some shore excursions. They're including the premium drink package, Wi-Fi, gratuities. So it's almost going to be an all-inclusive, almost. But if that's something you're interested in, check them out, azamara.com. Next up, Royal's Rhapsody of the Seas continues to have issues. Let's put it that way. Because of what's going on in Israel, they've decided to cancel a couple of more of their sailings. This is I want to say the fourth cruise line. I believe that's canceled, either canceled stops in Israel or just flat out canceled cruise sailings completely. This one they're canceling. I believe they're home ported in Israel, so obviously this isn't going to happen. The sailings affected are October 23rd, October 27th, and then the November 1st departures. Oh, I'm sorry. Those three departures haven't been canceled yet, but it's the 10-14, I believe it was, or 10-15, the next immediate sailing going out in the next day or two that they canceled. So it seems like a concerned citizen of Sitka, Alaska, had gotten a petition together asking or demanding, technically, that they limit the number of cruise guests that come into Alaska or come into Sitka during the each cruise season. And oh, there's Elio. Say hello, Elio. Oh wait, can't say it. There we go. Um, that petition went before the local governing board, and the governing board basically shot it down. The petition had called for a limit of 240,000 cruise guests per season, per year, and the local governing board said, "Yeah, no, we're not doing that." So it's but we'll see how that develops. See if that gains some support. It would be a shame, in my opinion, if they did that, because like in 2023 they had their biggest year ever. They had 550,000 cruise guests go through Sitka or come into Sitka over during 2023, and basically between May and September, late September. Last year they had 338,000. So Sitka is a very popular stop for the cruise ships. And the petition cited economic concerns, environmental concerns, and basically, it's a little town. I think the population is like 8,000 people, and the petition was concerned that basically was going to overwhelm them, and uh, yeah, we'll see if anything else comes of that. If they decide to revisit that and maybe try limiting it to 300,000 or something. Who knows? We'll see. Hopefully, I don't want to say hopefully not. I mean, for people who haven't been to Sitka yet and would like to experience it, limiting the number of cruise guests would drive the cost up, because if you want to get there, they're going to pay a premium, because they're only allowing 240,000 guests for the whole year. And if you think about that, during cruise season, on average, there's one to two ships in Sitka per day for 100 days. Each ship carrying a couple thousand people. Now, you limit that to 240,000, so you're cutting it more than in half. Yeah, that cost would go up. But anyway, that's about it for the news, cruise news you can use today. Hope you guys have a great day.